guys, this is AI Builds and we're the AI Brothers. In today's build, we are going to be making an advanced turning system which includes a differential gear.
Out of Lego Technic.
Now let's go into the build. Here are the pieces you need for this build. You will need
24 of those black connectors, 13 of those blue connectors, 8 of those grey axles, and all the other pieces. You may have noticed us using these in the introduction on the wheels. Well, that's just for showing purposes and more for looks, and it's optional. You don't have to have those.
Here is part 1 of the instructions done by Mr. I.
So first, you get this piece and 3 of these. You put them in as so. You also need this piece and the red piece. So first, put the blue pieces in, like that, and then push in this blue connector, long connector, and then place the red thing in. Now you get your differential gear and you set it up. So you get the necessary pieces that are needed, and then you place them like this. This is how it should look like. And the 3 skin color parts like that inside the grey gear. You place it in there and you put the axles through. As so. Then you get this piece, this axle, and any other piece or gear you want to put on the other side. So you get this, place it here, and then place the axle through. Now you can put a stopper or a gear on this side, but I have chosen not to. Then you get this piece, four of the black connectors, and 4 of the blue connectors. You place the black connectors in on the edges, as so, and then you place the blue connectors in like this. And then you place this first step that you did into the second step. This is what you've created so far. Then you get the same piece and 4 more blue connectors. You place that piece up here, and then you lock it in with these 4 blue connectors. And finally, end it off with the black connectors on the edges. So, this is what your build should look like so far. From the top view, side view, bottom view, and front view. Now, you get this piece these. So basically the L's, the big ones. Then you get 8 of the black connectors. Like that. You place like that and like that, but only for 2. For the other 2, you do it on the opposite side. Like this. Then you place it in on the axles that we had. I mean the connectors that we had previously. Congratulations, you finished part 1.
Now Mr. I will continue part 2.
So for part 2, you take your previously built piece and you get these 2, along with the 2 long blue connectors. You place the black ones on the bottom 2 holes like that, and the blue ones above it. Then you get the smaller L's, so the smaller ones than before, plus these pieces, and you set it up as so. For one of them, you place it like this. For the other one, do the same thing. You get one of the L's, make it facing one way, and place it in so that the red axle lines up with this cross, as you can see. So put it in, keep it to the side. Do the same thing with the other one, but make sure it's facing the other way. Up. As so. Then you place it in the connectors that you just placed on, like that. Then you get this T and you put it in like that. Now you got to turn your build over. Now you get 2 of the T's again, and 4 of the black connectors. You place the black connectors in to the top bits of the T, and then place it in like that. Now we'll move on to the actual wheel holders. So place this to the side and follow my steps. Get the wheel holder, this type of axle, and this gear. Place this gear over here. With the axle coming in like that. Then you get the bigger gear and the bigger axle, and you place it in line with the wheel. As so. Now you get this type of, I don't know what this is, but just get this piece and put it in this hole, which will be connected to this smaller gear. Now, you get this piece and this axle. Put the axle through like that. Don't push it in fully though. And then put it in that hole. Now you get the same black piece along with this and this. You place the connector slash axle thing inside this hole, and then you put the red axle over here, as so. Then you put this over here, and then you clamp it off with this axle over here. Now you get this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, this, and that. You get this little L, and you place this axle like that. Then you get this big axle, connector, and the small connector, and then place them like that. Finally, you put this one on the bottom and this one on the top. Stay with me here. Now you get this piece and this black connector. Put the black connector through, put it in. Then you get your piece that you just built and you put it in as so, with this coming in here and this lining up with that. And then finally you get this type of piece and you put it through here. Now you get your pre-built piece thing that you made before in step 1, and you place this in here, and you get this piece and put it through here. You finish step 2. Now for step 3 with Mr. A showing you how to do it.
First, you will need one of these and one of these. Put one of these in here and this
Put it in the top one, as so. Don't push it in all the way, push it to halfway.
Now you need 2 of these. You put it in both of these sides
to lock them in place.
Push them all the way. Repeat the wheel holder steps.
And you'll get the other side. So you will have to head back to step 2 so that you can see the wheel holder steps. Now, you place the wheel holder in there and you lock it in place like that.
Now then you need one of these
and again one of these. You place it in the same way you put this one in. So that one there and the axle in the top one. Again, you will need
2 of these.
Place them in as Mr. A is doing.
Now you need 4 of these.
You place them in as so. No, not like that. Instead, like that. From up to down. Then you will need this piece, 2 of them, and
2
these pieces, 2 of them.
You need to put them in the middle hole of the T. You have to do that with both of them.
As so. Do the same for the other one. As so. You have to turn the
Model.
over and place them
In here.
over there. And over there.
Now you need 1 of these and 2 of these. You have to put one of them here and one of them in here. And
place them
over
on the L's. Gotta push them in hard. And so. Now finally, you get this gear, place it here, and then you get that axle. Wait, show the axle, and put it through there. As so. Now you may want to choose to put a motor here and a motor here, or you might want to make it hand moving, so you might want to put a lever here and a lever here. Whatever you want to do, you have finished the turning system. You can get the wheels and place them in the spots. Wrong way.
You will need big wheels for this.
Because of the wheel holders. This is more of an advanced turning system than a simple turning system. If you want more videos like this with turning systems and car parts, or a simpler car turning system, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and enjoy.